This is Laura Lee Rose, author of the IT Professional Development Toolkit, and I'm happy to welcome you to this audio segment of the Toolkit series. All materials are reserved and copyrighted by Rose Coaching. It's unlawful to duplicate this material without express permission. To get a legal copy of this material, please contact Bits on the Wire, 6420 East Broadway, Suite A300, Tucson, Arizona, 85710, or telephone 520-760-2400, or email info@theconferenceonline.com. That's info@theconferenceonline.com. And congratulations on investing this time on yourself. You deserve it. 10 ways to use this toolkit for professional development. Hello, and congratulations on your purchase of this toolkit. This is Laura Lee Rose, Business and Efficiency Coach, and my focus is to assist IT professionals with their time management, project management, career development, and work-life balance strategies. You purchased this toolkit because you recognize the need to continually sharpen your professional and business skills. The IT Professional Toolkit is designed to give employees and employers the resources they need to supplement their business, professional, and personal goals. Most of these tools can be covered in 10 or 15 minutes and are intended for daily use. The materials are designed to cover real-world IT situations that can be incorporated in real time or right away. The purpose of this document is to demonstrate different ways to use this toolkit to promote professional and career growth. Getting started. Self-paced training and ongoing professional development is key to implementing effective habits. However, it is not always easy to find the time to work with staff or self on specific issues. But whether you have daily time or just 15 to 30 minutes once a week, you can use the IT Professional Development Toolkit to help increase productivity, improve morale, and support career success. The 10 ways to use this toolkit provides a step-by-step model for conducting professional development. Through it, you will learn about the resources in the IT Professional Development Toolkit, reflect on your current practices or habits, and try new approaches to your work environment. The steps are sequential and built upon each other. Phase 1. Create awareness. The goal. To create awareness of new concepts and ideas and provide resources for learning about them. Method 1. Introduction to the toolkit. This takes about 15 minutes. Review the IT Professional Development Toolkit pack and its materials. Click through the various media methods for learning, such as video, audio, worksheets, online discussion forums, articles, ebooks, and even an external online coaching opportunity. Notice that there are 4 to 6 promising practices for each content area. The promising practices are methods of embedding academic content into pragmatic and professional habits. Announce your intention and commitment to begin self and staff career development programs to improve morale and career growth. Invite others to explore the toolkit on their own or schedule another session to introduce and discuss a specific practice. Method 2. Introducing a practice or habit using a video. This takes about 10 minutes. Watch a video on a selected practice in the toolkit. Most videos are less than 5 minutes. The intent is to be able to cover a concept during a regular break period. Discuss and facilitate key elements of the practice. Use these suggested questions to guide your discussion. 1. What impressed you most about the video? 2. How is this similar or different from your regular practice? 3. What skills or concepts are you actually willing to work on? 4. What kind of strategies did you notice being used? Was it time management, employee empowerment, content integration, or career management? 5. What else do you need to know to successfully implement this practice? 6. Based on the video, do you have other comments or questions about ways to use this practice? Review the difference between practice, lesson, and activity. Method 3. Introduce a practice through reading. Review the selected online articles or ebooks associated with the practice. Feel free to print or read online. Discuss the following. What is the content goal? The key content goal is located in the upper left box of the practice page. Compare the information with your current practice. Phase 2. Building and understanding. The goal. To expand knowledge and understanding of the key ideas and concepts of a chosen topic. Method 4. Learn the theory behind the practice. This takes about 15 minutes. There are supporting audios and webinars for selected practices. Listen to each while you go about your daily activities. You can multitask or do other things while you are listening to these audios. Discuss the below. What can I change right now? And why does this work? Compare the information with your current practice. Method 5. Examine a real-world scenario segment. This takes about 15 minutes. Look at a sample scenario for a selected practice in the toolkit. Add or modify the sample scenario to match a similar event in your own work experience. Compare your current method with the proposed strategy. Discuss possibilities for improving your existing situation based on this new model. Outline the changes you are ready to make today. Phase 3. Making decisions. The goal. Assess needs and decide how to incorporate this new knowledge into daily activities. Method 6. Choose a practice. This takes about 15 minutes. Identify a promising practice on which to focus. Decide how the practice can be utilized in your current environment. Look at the sample scenarios for ideas. Remember the real reason behind signing up for this course. Keeping just the essence of the goal in mind, review some of your habits to see if you can do them differently and still preserve the initial intent. Assign a buddy or coworker as your accountability partner to assist you in these changes. Share your results with one buddy in your office or group during a break. Take advantage of the online discussion groups. Include your manager, mentors, HR representative, or success coaches in your plans and practices. Clarify your professional and career development priorities. Create activities based on the selected practice. Even go as far as to document them in your performance commitment and individual development plans with your manager. Invite your manager to develop an activity idea based on the selected practice. Phase 4. Plan and prepare. The goal. Plan and prepare to implement a practice based on this new knowledge. Method 7. Develop an activity. This takes about 20 to 30 minutes. Work with the manager to incorporate your professional and career goals in your yearly business commitments, making your manager a co-conspirator in your career growth. Clearly identify and ask, what would you need to be able to implement your activity right now? It is the manager's and HR representative's job to already expect some of these needs. You have but to ask. Set up regular one-on-one meetings with your manager to continue to work on these activities. Method 8. Rehearse a planned activity. This takes about 15 minutes. Set up reasonable forcing functions that force the practice of these concepts. Review the real-world scenarios for examples of possible forcing function situations. Facilitate a discussion in the discussion board forum to share your learning experiences. Share what went well, what needs more work, what else do you need to think about before taking this practice to the next level. Then, jot down notes for discussions at a follow-up session for reflection and sharing. Phase 5. Reflect and refine. The goal: to reflect on the implementation and improve, refine, or extend the activity. Method 9. Reflect on the instructions. This takes about 15 minutes. Self and professional improvement is an ongoing practice that propels you to your next version of you. Take your experiences of implementing the activity to the next level. Stay future-focused and re-implement in a new way to achieve the next level, goal, or promotion. Discuss your ideas in your regular one-on-one meetings with your career mentor or success coach. During the discussion, share what went well, what needs work, how did this activity help you build your understanding of the practice, and how did the activity help you stay targeted on your career goals. Following the debriefing with mentors and coaches, engage in a discussion about ways that you can take this to a new level and how you can improve implementation of the practice. Ask, what do you need to do or modify before conducting this activity again? How can we help each other become better at this practice? And what other activities might we create utilizing this practice? Phase 6. Extending the learning. The goal: explore additional resources to build on knowledge gained through recent experiences. Method 10. Explore additional resources. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Each practice includes additional reference and books to extend knowledge in the practice area. Review the resource table. Create variations of the activity or a new activity based on other examples. Work in pairs or as a group to review standards related to the given content area and think about how the practice promotes skills related to both business and promotional expectation. Include others as your resources, such as coworkers, mentors, managers, executives, coaches, customers, and family. Create a supportive inner circle or entourage to help you achieve your professional goals. Ask your entourage to make suggestions on what other practices would complement and support what you have already begun. Now that you have gone through a practice by watching a video, viewing sample lessons, and experimenting with some activities of your own, we invite you to go through this process again. Each time you work on implementing a specific practice, you will find that this effort will increase knowledge, skills, and confidence. Each time you revisit the material, you will be at a different level of understanding and skill set, resulting in a higher level experience. This has been 10 ways to use this toolkit for professional development.